Henderson ground, Skyhawk 5296 Zulu at row 6, information X-ray for departure to the southeast.
Skyhawk 5296 Zulu, Henderson ground, runway 179, taxi via hotel.
17 right, via hotel, 96 Zulu. Alright, so if you want to go ahead and taxi, we're going to come out here to the right.
I wrote that down, hotel, so that's the very last intersection.
Yep, so we're basically going to stay on the ramp all the way down there, do a run up at the very end, and then we will call tower once we're ready to go. Henderson ground, Skyhawk 52960, holding short 17 right, ready for departure.
Skyhawk 52960, Henderson tower, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
17 right, clear for takeoff, 96 Zulu. Alright.
Can I leave this here?
Yep.
Right. Runway clear.
Alright.
Okay, here we go.
And we're looking for 55 knots rotation speed.
Bit bumpy?
A little bit.
Knots, about climbing speed?
Yep, right about 74 is the best climb, but 80 is perfect.
Okay.
Another thing you can probably see is down just off our left there. You can see there's some solar panels on the ground there.
Yep. 72, Pierce Ferry, 4,000.
There's a whole lot of different areas out here where they're going to have these solar farms just because it's almost always sunny here. So it's a free way to get some energy, and you'll see there's a solar farm over there, there's a solar farm over here. And then off behind our right wing, do you see out in the distance, way out there, a big, bright, shiny kind of tower? They actually
That's where you pass with the motorway when you come from LA this way.
Yep. Yep, that's a solar farm out there that they use to the solar energy to kind of heat up and process petroleum.
Okay.
So if you come a little bit more left of course,
Bola Fire 3000 west.
we'll eventually be able to see, you can kind of start seeing a little bit of the canyon. But like I said, once we cut across this little cliff area here, you'll be able to get a good view.
MR 7 mile north of BB 5000, descend at 45 west. 5-4 miles south of fuel pump 6500 west. Avion 30 miles south out the end of 3000 for the dam. Avion 53 Joker 45 west. Avion 30, this is Maverick 5 coming up on Austin as well. Have you inside? You'll be
Maverick Air 72, ground watch cliff 74, climbing 85 westbound.
Maverick 3, yes, turn the dam 3000. MR 7, middle point 45 west. Landmark approaching that middle point, Maverick 8. I'm going to slip in behind you. I'm going to the pole. Roger that, Maverick. Thank you. You bet. 5-4 across southwest of Wilson's Ridge, 4,500 west. 445 miles. Relative down to B 3,500 east. Landmark 65. Okay, 1 miles.
We're picking up radio 290.
Yep. Yeah, that'll take us right back across this area up toward Lake Mead.
Middle point, 4,000.
And then we'll cut across. Usually I go right over the top of Mount Wilson. And then you can drop down low altitude below the Bravo. And they usually like our planes to be about 4,000 feet when we're transitioning by the dam. Helicopters go around 3,000 and the bigger planes go around like 5. Yep. That way we're all stacked up.
So Landmark 8, middle point, 45 west for the narrow. Avion 33 mile north, Elmar 3,500 eastbound.
2 west, 3000.
Clear below 12,000, temperature 24 Celsius, dew point minus 9er, altimeter 29er, 5, remote.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was Grand Canyon West. I usually like to just get an updated altimeter setting every so often out here because that way you definitely know you're at the altitude you think you're at.
MR 7 north of Dallas, 45 miles. MR 5 middle point, 4,500 west.
Landmark 2, and name pass 3,800 east.
Looks like as if it's got a completely different color from this side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's one of the things I like about flying out and doing this trip is every time you look at the canyon or all these areas, depending on where the light is, what angle it's hit, it looks different every time you go see it.
Landmark 69, Grand Wash at 58 west.
Landmark 5, 608, 3,500 west. East.
4000 climbing east.
So we're feeling pretty comfortable. You can clear this. You can see a lot more terrain on the other side than you could before. So go ahead and start to take about a 45-degree angle and aim kind of towards that black area on the ground, towards the lake over there.
Grand Wash Cliff 75, descending for the water tank.
As we get to the other side of this, we're going to kind of slowly push it forward and bring the power back. You can bring it back to about 1700 RPM. We'll go ahead and start our descent down here. Still catching a little bit of the updrafts.
46, due north, Pierce Ferry, 5000 for Joker.
And then we'll hook around the plateau here, or we can go make a left turn and hook around the other side. So it's your option. We're a little more scenic to go that way if you want to do that.
This one, yeah.
So we'll just come around and use a little bit of medium bank just so we get beyond that cliff and get more with the descending terrain. I'm just with you on the controls here. And then as we come around this side of the cliff, we'll just kind of make a right turn so you get a nice broadside pass. And if you like, I can take the controls if you want to take a picture or two.
Yeah.
Coming on 33 Joker.
My controls?
Yeah, your controls.
My controls.
Cool. It's amazing how that wind blows along those rocks.
Yeah, it's a whole different kind of skill trying to figure out how the wind is going to move along the rock face and whether it's going to push you up, push you down, or what it's going to do.
Takeoff 6810, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
17 right, clear for takeoff, .com 6810.
And Henderson Tower, Sky 5296 Zulu's over the ridge with information. Zulu, going to be a full stop.
Sky 5296 Zulu, Henderson Tower, port left, midfield down, runway 17.
All port left midfield downwind for 1796 Zulu. Alright, so we're going to start descending. Traffic pattern altitude here is 3,500 feet.
Traffic altitude 3,500, okay. And we're going westbound?
We're basically going to enter into a downwind for runway 17, doing a left traffic pattern.
We're doing a left traffic pattern.
That's
okay.
correct.
Okay.
Yep, you can see there's the airport there, there's the casino.
And we're just staying behind the houses?
So we're going to basically go almost over top of them, yeah.
Okay. $3,700. Flaps, position 1.
We'll wait for beam the touchdown point.
Okay.
You can lower the nose just slightly, you're in a little bit of a climb. And Henderson Tower, Skyhawk 5296 Zulu at midfield.
Skyhawk 96 Zulu, runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land, 96 Zulu. Alright, we are clear to land on 17 left.
17 left.
Alright, so here we're about beam, set big power back to about 1600 RPM and put flaps to 10 degrees at first position. And we're looking for about 80-85 knots on this first portion of downwind. And when you're feeling comfortable, you can start to turn base. Looking for about 75 to 70 knots on base, and you can bring flaps to the second position.
Okay.
And 17 left is the smaller one closest to us.
Yep.
Henderson Tower, Mavic Air 61, hold short 17 right, hotel ready for takeoff.
Traffic is 61, Henderson Tower, traffic on the left base, to the left is Skyhawk, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
17 right, clear for takeoff, Mavic Air 61.
Cessna 96 Zulu, traffic is a caravan depart on the right.
Traffic in sight, 96 Zulu. Alright, we'll plan to come in, final approach speed about 70 knots, that'll give us a little bit of gust factor. still getting slow, a little bit too low, add some more power.
Henderson Tower, Maverick Air 01, holding short,
Hold in the back
17 right.
pressure if you don't, it'll just continue to pour.
Maverick Air 01, Henderson Tower, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we'll roll out to the
Takeoff,
next one.
17 right, Maverick Air 01.
Cessna 96 Zulu, hold short at 17 right.
Hold short 17 right, 96 Zulu. Alright, so we'll exit Echo and we'll hold short of 17 right.
Flared a little bit too late.
Yeah, a little bit, which caused us to kind of skip off a little bit since we're a little fast. So after lane checklist, flaps going up, strobes we're going to leave on, we can turn off the landing light. And jack lights off, PW is off, mixture, we'll leave that a little bit. And trim is in the takeoff position, so that's good.
Cessna 96 Zulu, cross runway 17 right, and Echo on the other side, contact ground.
Cross 17 right on Echo, contact ground on the other side, 96 Zulu.
Clear to cross.
Alright. And then once we get to the other side, we'll just bring it to a stop after the hold short line. Yep. And talk to ground. And Henderson ground, sky 5296 Zulu, off 17 right at Echo, taxi parking.
Cessna 5296 Zulu, Henderson ground, taxi straight to the ramp and to parking, have a good day.
Straight to the ramp into parking, have a good one, 96 Zulu. Alright. So we'll go straight ahead, and once we're on the ramp, we'll make a left to where we
Henderson ground, Maverick Air 72 on the ramp with Zulu, ready to taxi for VFR over the ridge.
Maverick Air 72, Henderson ground, runway 17 right, taxi via hotel.
17 right via hotel, Maverick Air 72, thank you.
So we're parking at the ramp over there?
No, we're gonna park back at the spot we were doing.
Ground Eclipse 118 Echo Alpha would actually like to taxi back to Apex. Eclipse 8 Echo Alpha, taxi on the ramp is uncontrolled, use caution.